Grade 1 contest, very generously sponsored by the Tote.com, and they're racing to the first of 15 fences. And up and over the first, the grey Quel Esprit is disputing the lead with one of the blinkered pair, Magnanimity, and on the outside with the sheepskin noseband Ruby Light as they approach the second fence, first of the ditches. And over in front is just Quel Esprit and Ruby Walsh. They lead the field to the top turn. Ruby Light on the outside of Magnanimity, and on the inside China Rock, making his second appearance of the week. Apt approach with the white face in between horses. Roberto Gold back on the outside with the blinkers. Then comes the English challenger Quantitative Easing, and follow the plan, last year's winner, at the back of the 8-runner field. On now to the first of the couple of fences before the straight. Next one, number 3, and it's Quel Esprit, the leader, from Ruby Light on the outside of Magnanimity in between horses. Then in the yellow and red colours, China Rock. After those 4 come Apt Approach, Quantitative Easing on the inside, then Roberto Gold back, and finally followed the plan. Rising at the 4th fence before the straight, and it's Quel Esprit, the leader, edging on by just over a length to Ruby Light. This term the John Durkin winner here, and the Red Mills Chase winner at Gordon Park. Third is Magnanimity, one of 2 in the race for Desi Hughes, and then China Rock. Apt Approach, Follow the Plan, has relegated 2 to the back of the field, Roberto Gold back, and Quantitative Easing. Approaching fence number 5, which of course will be the last one next time, and it's Quel Esprit, the leader, from Ruby Light on the stand side, and in between them the Jiggins Townhouse stud colours of Magnanimity. They're tracked by China Rock with Follow the Plan on the near side. Jumping the fence in front of the stands. Last one next time round. And it's Quel Esprit, the leader, from Ruby Light. In 3rd place is Magnanimity. And then Follow the Plan, who's made up ground towards the leaders. China Rock and Quantitative Easing, Apt Approach. And finally, Roberto Gold back. A circuit to go in the Tote.com Punchestown Gold Cup. And in front is Quel Esprit, Ruby Walsh from Ruby Light. Andrew Lynch on the outside of Magnanimity. And today's champion, Davy Russell. China Rock, Barry Geraghty is 4th with Quantitative Easing on the inside, and Tony McCoy, followed then by Follow the Plan, Tom Doyle. Apt Approach, Paul Town, and Roberto Goldback, Paul Carberry, as they clear that fence away from the stands, the 6th. Quel Esprit almost joined by Ruby Light as these 2 turn, just over length in front of Magnanimity and China Rock. Quantitative Easing the inside of Follow the Plan, and then Apt Approach, and the back marker is Roberto Goldback. On now to the next fence, number 7, at the highest point of the course. And it's Quel Esprit, the leader, from Ruby Light, as they head down now to the next 2 fences at about halfway. Quel Esprit in front of Ruby Light. In 3rd place, Magnanimity, then China Rock, Quantitative Easing the inside with Follow the Plan. And then comes on the outside Roberto Goldback. Next fence, number 8, is the second of the ditches. Quel Esprit in front. In 2nd place is Ruby Light. 3rd, Magnanimity. And these are followed by China Rock. In between, Follow the Plan and Quantitative Easing, Roberto Goldback, and Apt Approach. Over the fence at the foot of the course, and it's Quel Esprit still going along in front. Ruby Light is 2nd, and then Magnanimity and China Rock. Follow the Plan, Quantitative Easing with the last couple, Apt Approach and Roberto Goldback, as they jump that fence, which was number 9, bringing them right over on the far side, back towards the starting point. And it's Quel Esprit, the leader, from Ruby Light and Magnanimity. Little change there, with China Rock, Follow the Plan, Quantitative Easing, Apt Approach, and Roberto Goldback. 3 fences in a row down the back straight, and over a mile left to go. Quel Esprit continues to lead Ruby Light and Magnanimity as they approach the first of 3 fences over on the far side, with Quel Esprit, the leader, from Ruby Light, who jumped up a closer 2nd. China Rock 3rd. Magnanimity slightly blundered there. Quantitative Easing and Follow the Plan, Roberto Goldback, and Apt Approach. Centre fence in the back straight. Quel Esprit just lands in front of Ruby Light. In 3rd place is China Rock, and then driven along, and reminders for Magnanimity as they race now to the last fence in the back straight, which is less than 7 furlongs from home. Quel Esprit and Ruby Light in the air together, tracked by China Rock, followed the plan in third, in fourth, and then Quantitative Easing in fifth, with dropping back Magnanimity, Apt Approach and Roberta Gold back as they turn now with the next fence 3 from the finish, and it's Quel Esprit, Ruby Walsh, and on the outside just joining issue now is Ruby Light and Andrew Lynch, and the pair of 3 in front of China Rock, Barry Geraghty in third, follow the plan. Tom Doyle is fourth, driven along in fifth is Quantitative Easing as they approach the third last fence 2 before the home turn coming up. Ruby Light on the outside of Quel Esprit, followed by China Rock, follow the plan. Quantitative Easing, Apt Approach, Roberta Goldback and Magnanimity is dropped right out of contention, racing now towards the second last fence, and it's Quel Esprit who's just regained the lead from Ruby Light. China Rock a close third, follow the plan is with them on the outside. These 4 have gone on from Quantitative Easing, homeward bound. They've a long run to the final fence in the Tote.com Punchestown Gold Cup. Quel Esprit by 3/4 of a length trying to shake off Ruby Light, and China Rock on the inside appears to be going well. Just behind them in fourth is Follow the Plan as they straighten up. They've 1 fence to jump. Quel Esprit with China Rock coming there very strongly on the near side. Follow the Plan and Ruby Light now back fourth as they come to the final fence, and China Rock and Barry Geraghty have taken up the lead from Quel Esprit. Follow the Plan's not done with on the near side. Ruby Light is in fourth as they come to the final fence in the Tote.com Punchestown Gold Cup of 2012, and it's China Rock and Barry Geraghty from Follow the Plan on the near side. They're racing now 100 yards to go. It's China Rock keeping on 3-4 lengths clear, and this is the real China Rock. He's won it for Barry Geraghty. Follow the Plan is second, in third is Quel Esprit, then Ruby Light. Quantitative Easing next, Apt Approach, Roberta Goldback and Magnanimity pulled up.
So China Rock, a horse who Mouse Morris has always held in very high regard, but who hadn't been delivering on the track of late, albeit he ran well for quite a long way in the Gold Cup, has come good here. His second run of the week, Kevin. Would have been difficult to foresee this after he struggled so badly in the Champion Chase, admittedly over a completely different trip on the opening day, but as Jerry said in commentary, this was more like the real China Rock, and a real triumph for perseverance as well, because he had his problems, this horse. He looked like he might never race again after the Gold Cup last year.
Yeah, exactly, and you know, this horse ran a good race in the Gold Cup this year for a long way out till top of the hill, but he travelled extremely well throughout. You know, I thought he ran well the other day. I know he was beaten 24 lengths, but he ran well over a trip that was way short of his best. But this horse, barring a fall, you could call him a winner from 3 out, because
Ruby Light was already hitting the wall at that stage, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, look, he was the first one to come off it. You know, he joined Ruby halfway, just turning out of the back, and, you know, the distress signal started to show. His tank was running empty. Next thing, Ruby's come off it all of a sudden. He's going nowhere, and Barry is absolutely cantering in behind him. He's jumped the last well, Follow the Plan, has run a blinder. He won the race last year. Last time we saw him, he won the Betfair Bowl at 50 to 1 in Aintree a couple of weeks ago. But I'm delighted for Mouse Morris. He's always held this horse in high regard. There's Mouse there with Dr. John Downey. My father, Bobby O'Ryan, gone over to congratulate Mouse, but he's one of the legends of Irish racing, Mouse Morris. Great man to ready a horse for the big day. I'm thrilled for Mouse.
Great win from China Rock, who, as you say, has had his problems in recent times. He's still only a 9-year-old though, and vindicating connections, high opinion of him this afternoon. Might not have been a particularly strong renewal of this race, but he was a worthy winner. Follow the Plan chasing him home. No excuses for Quel Esprit. He had the run of the race in the front, didn't he?
Totally, absolutely no excuses whatsoever. Ruby rode him the exact same way as he did when he won the Hennessy. Made most of the running in the Hennessy, picked it up after the